Picture this, you're holding a burning coal in your hand, waiting to throw it at someone who hurt you. That's no contact. You're burning yourself while you wait. But what if you simply dropped the coal? What if you stopped burning and started living them? That's indifference, and it's deadlier than any revenge. In this video, I'm going to show you why indifference is the ultimate weapon after a breakup. A weapon so powerful that no contact looks like child's play in comparison. I speak from experience, having helped people for years reclaim their emotional strength. Today you'll learn why no contact often backfires, how true indifference transforms your life, the 4 stages to emotional independence, and the psychological trick that changes everything. Before we go any further, let me give you a serious warning. What I'm about to share isn't just a different way of thinking about breakups. It's a shift so deep that once you see it, you can't unsee it. Most people will spend months, sometimes years, stuck in pain, chasing closure, holding on in silence, thinking that's strength. But what if the real power was in walking away without a sound? No anger, no hope, just peace. If that sounds radical, good, because it is. Most people will never tell you this because it sounds extreme, but the psychology behind it is undeniable. Here's something most experts will never tell you. No contact is often just an illusion of strength. Think about it. When you go no contact, what's really happening in your head? You block them everywhere, delete their number, but your mind is still with them. You check their social media through friends, hope they'll reach out, you're waiting. That's not strength, that's emotional imprisonment with a different name. Here's where it gets really interesting. Your brain is biologically wired to hold on to your ex. Studies show that during a breakup, the same brain regions light up as when you feel physical pain, especially the anterior cingulate cortex. This is why even smart, strong people act irrationally. They're not trying to win their ex back. They're trying to stop the pain. Once you understand that, you realize it was never just an emotional struggle. It was biochemistry. And that's why clarity is the first step to true freedom. I had a client, let's call him Marcus. After his breakup, he did perfect no contact, 3 months straight. Not a word, not a glance, nothing. But when he ran into her, he collapsed. Why? Because he never let go. He was just pretending. No contact can work, but only if you truly let go. And that's where the problem lies. Most people use no contact as a tactic, not as a transformation. Now it gets interesting. True indifference isn't the opposite of love, hate is. Indifference is completely different. It's the absence of emotional investment. Imagine someone tells you what your ex-neighbor from 5 years ago is doing now. How do you feel? Probably nothing. That's indifference. No anger, no longing, no hope, just nothing. Here's the difference. With no contact, you still think about them, but don't act on it. With indifference, you're not thinking about them at all. They've become irrelevant. Most people think they're healing, but they're still secretly hoping. They check their phone. They craft perfect stories. They pretend not to care, just enough to be noticed. That's not indifference, that's strategy. And here's the truth, as long as you're still trying to control how they see you, you haven't really let go. True indifference means this. You stop playing the game, because you realize it's not worth playing. You give up the illusion of control, and in doing that, you take your power back. That's not weakness, that's liberation. That's where true healing begins. Not when you resist responding, but when you don't feel the need to respond at all. Let me show you the 4 stages that lead from emotional dependence to true indifference. Stage 1, accepting reality. Stop fighting what is, they're gone. The relationship is over, period. Every minute spent imagining what could have been is a minute stolen from yourself. Stage 2, focus on yourself. This is where the magic happens. Don't waste energy forgetting them. Invest it in yourself. New hobbies, fitness, career, friendships. You become the best version of you, not for them, but for you. Stage 3, emotional neutrality. This is the turning point. No more hating or missing them. They're just a neutral person in your life, like a coworker you once knew. Stage 4, true indifference. You're free. Their opinion is irrelevant. Their joy or sadness doesn't concern you. You've got your life back. Let's go one level deeper. Indifference isn't just about ignoring someone. It's about remembering who you are. When your self-worth depends on their attention, you'll always be chasing. But when you rebuild that worth from within, you stop chasing anything. You stop wondering if they'll miss you. You stop trying to prove something. Because you realize their validation was never the prize. The real prize was becoming the kind of person who no longer needs it. That's not ego, that's emotional sovereignty. You don't get there overnight, but step by step, you reclaim your peace. And with peace comes power. Here's something from psychology. People want what they can't have, but even more powerful is when someone realizes you don't want them anymore. No contact says, I'm hurt, but I'm fighting it. Indifference says, you're no longer relevant to my life. That's the difference between a wounded animal hiding and a lion that moves on because it has better things to do. When you achieve true indifference, something interesting happens. Exes often reach out again, not because of no contact, but because they sense they've lost power over you. But here's the beautiful part. You don't care. How do you get through the 4 stages to indifference? Here are 3 concrete steps. Step 1. Stop the mental conversations. When you catch yourself arguing or imagining conversations with them, consciously stop. Tell yourself, that's the past. I'm living now. Step 2. Build a new life. Not to make them jealous, but because you deserve it. New goals, new people, new experiences fill your life with so much good that there's no space left for them. Step 3. Practice emotional hygiene. Just like daily showers, cleanse your thoughts daily, meditation, exercise, journaling. Find what works for you. The indifference I just showed you is only the beginning. In my next video, I show you how to become stronger than ever before. Click the video on the right to learn how to win from any breakup. Like and subscribe if this helped. It's how I keep creating content for you. Remember, indifference isn't coldness, it's freedom. The freedom to live without the past poisoning your present. You have a choice. Stay in the prison of no contact or choose the liberation of indifference. The decision is yours, but I know you're strong enough to choose the right path. Until the next video, stay strong, stay authentic, and above all, stay free.